shall get above thee. He shall be on top of thee, and I shall be below. He shall be the head, thou shall be the tail. Okay, read on.
The act, the act even denies Indians the right to refuse hospitalization or medical treatment or move about freely.
Yep.
This is the next one. Under Section 35 of the original act, church or government agents could remove any Indian from their home using any force necessary, a provision which allowed native children to be kidnapped into residential schools, hospitals, or any other place, and gave such agents the right to harm or kill their parents if they resisted. Under the same provision, troublesome or defiant Indians could be expelled from their own land and separated forever from their family and culture after 1927. Indians were not allowed to hire lawyers or even represent themselves in the court of law until 1966. A special pass identical to those issued under apartheid in South Africa was necessary for any Indian to leave their reserve. No Indian could vote in Canada until 1960, and Native women not until 1970s. Even more telling is the fact that Indians on reserves are considered mere occupants of the land, and they are granted temporary certificates of occupancy.
And that shows you that the word reserve means to reserve. Reserve them for what? They're getting ready to reserve you Native Americans for the concentration camps. So the 1/3 that hear this word and understand this word, you better come back to your heritage, man. This thing's real, man. This thing's coming. It's coming hard. So you better get ready. You got to come back to your heritage. All right, read on.
Rather than deeds or titles to their home or land as transient squatters, they can be evicted at will by the government. Okay. This is page 43. Hunting Indians in Massachusetts, a scouting journal of 1758. Robert Francis Say Bolt. In 1757, the Great and General Court of Massachusetts made a new resolution to rid the colony of the Indian enemy. The bounty on scalps was increased from 250 pounds to 300 pounds, a sum likely to inspire the needy as well as the adventurous.
Yeah, the fucking devils, man, talking about the needy and adventurous, man. About some dirty ass crackers, man, going around and killing Native Americans and getting their scalps, man. Some dirty ass crackers, man. You fucking crackers, you gonna pay, man. Read on.
Scalp hunting was not only a sporting pastime, it was a profitable business.
That's right, and that's why they make fun of the Gadgets in football. They have the Redskins, because why would they call Redskins? Because they would, when they would cut, because they didn't just cut the scalps off, man. They cut off their noses, they cut off their penises as well for souvenirs and all that bullshit. They would cut off, they would strip their whole back and make hides for their horses. They would make a seat for their horses, the leather and all that shit, or they would basically skin the Indians, and it was called redskin because the blood was on the skin. All right, that's why they were called the Redskins. It's not because they were red. It's because when they killed them, obviously, and skinned them, the red blood was on their skin. That's why they call them Redskins. And they mock them in football. Why the hell they have them Redskins with a damn Indian with a smile on his face, red as hell? You know, because they're mocking you, man. Showing that we're an astonishment, we're a proverb among the heathen, man. Alright, that was it?
Yep.
That was it on everything?
Yep.
Alright, now get Sirach. Alright, that was it on the document, which you brothers can find online. Just type in hidden no longer PDF. It's this is,
You said Sirach?
yeah, 10 and 8. This is it right here. It shows, look at this, man. It's smallpox, man. A bunch of damn devils, man. You know?
Okay. Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
That's right. And we just read about unrighteous dealings, man. That's unrighteous dealings, man. You can't tell me these are righteous dealings. We done.
Injuries.
That's right. Those are injuries, man. Scalping profitable business and stealing children and all that shit. We done.
And riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is translated to one people, from one people to another. So Esau, the white man, it tells you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth. Alright, read on.
Why is earth and
No,
ashes?
that was it. And go to chapter 21, verse 4. Alright.
Chapter 21, verse 4. To terrify and do wrong will waste riches.
Yep.
Thus the house of proud men shall be made desolate.
Yep, exactly. Now, let's hit up the last scripture in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and we'll read the whole chapter. The whole chapter is good. Alright.
Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Alright. Chapter Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright, our lives is short and tedious. And in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born all that adventure.
At all adventure.
At all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
Right, so this is the white man talking. He said, our life is short and tedious and all this, so let us enjoy what we have. Let us, the white people, they always say, oh, you only live once, live the best while you can. Live like you're gonna, like it's your last day. Do things that you want. All right, read on. Because they don't think that there's a judgment after they fucking die, man. But there is a judgment because you go up to the Most High and He judges you, and then you come back in the reincarnation, and the Most High repays you for what you did, or He rewards you for what you did. Okay?
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this.
Yeah, and that's Esau's lot, man. Esau's lot is to have the world to conquer by the sword, to leave tokens of our joyfulness, man. Token is like a sign or a monument. They left, what did they leave? They left the Ark of Titus everywhere they went, which is what? Commemorating the downfall of us in 70 AD. They leave their monuments everywhere. They're tokens of joyfulness, man, that they conquered the Israelites. Okay, read on. Verse 10.
Let us oppress the poor, righteous men. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
That's right. So it said, let us oppress the poor, righteous men. Who's the poor, righteous men? Jacob. In the 12 tribes, there's 12 sons. Okay, read on.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Yeah, and their strength is a lot of justice. That's why the super elite, they don't go to jail, man, because they're, what good is the law if you can't rewrite it? There's a saying like that. Because these devils, man, they make the laws. So how the hell are they gonna be bound by the law, man? Their law is by strength. Whoever has the most money, whoever has the military, they don't go to jail, man. The law doesn't faze them, man. Okay, Rothschild's not gonna be driving and then the cop pulls him over, he gets a speeding ticket, man. Okay, read on.
Okay. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doing.
That's right, he's clean contrary to our doings. We're clean contrary to you white people, man. We're clean contrary, meaning we're totally different. Whatever you do, we do the exact opposite. You like to fucking fuck dogs and, have your sister. We do the exact opposite, man. We don't like to fuck dogs, alright? We're not pedophiles. As much as you want to talk about the black man is ruining society and he's shooting and dealing drugs, go on a site called Whitewatch. Type in Whitewatch in Google and it'll lead you to a site. And all you see is white men raping dogs, alright, raping horses. Little Billy comes in the room and catches his grandpa fucking a dog. Okay, that's all you see. White people doing weird shit, man, because you're a bunch of devils, man. That's your spirit, to be a devil. Okay, read on.
Okay. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doing. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objecteth to our infamy the transgressings of our education. He professes to have the knowledge of God, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
That's right, and Israel is the child of the Lord, because the Most High chose us. It tells you in another scripture, Wisdom of Solomon, that we're a colony of the Most High. We're a colony of God's people. Okay, read on.
He was made to reproof